What's going on, guys? So, as you just saw in the intro, we got a new toy. Santa came early here in Murfreesboro. We're rocking the GC3, not the quad. Resources. But we're going to dive into the GC3 and what it's like. I know some of y'all were concerned when I posted about this earlier on Instagram and on the shorts. What happened to TrackMan? Don't worry. TrackMan is still here. We're actually going to do another video on TrackMan versus the GC3 to see what the numbers are like and how they differ. But today, we're just going to run through the GC3. Great price point. So not a bad deal for a pretty high quality radar. I'll tell you more about it here in a second. So let's jump in the video, hit a few shots. Let's go. So a GC3 is that it has 3 cameras, unlike the quad, which, as you can guess, has 4 cameras. So you can kind of check those out here, right? 1, 2, and 3. What I've been told is the GC3 has 2 ball cameras, 1 club camera. So you're getting the same level of quality information with the ball flight as you do with the quad. You're just not getting the club data. Should be pretty good stuff. We're about to hit a few shots. And the thing I do like about this is that I can hit shots on here and it's going to populate some data. So let me show you that here real fast. So like I was saying, you can see the data from your previous shot right on the radar. So in my book, that's pretty awesome because you could just take this whole thing and just start swinging away outside. Now you can see it's populating club data. I don't have the stickers on the face yet, so we'll put that on here in a minute. And then those are the 4 data points that you can see on the GC3. Now the quad has more, but for the sake of what we were looking for here at the dojo or in the academy was just to have something that gives us ball flight. All right, so this little guy goes on your club at the very top. And then you rip off the little excess once you get the circle on there. Just kind of like that. And now you can see there's a dot on the face. So what I did find interesting, right? You get the dot on the face. It took about it was actually the 3rd swing before it started populating club data, right? So here's what it's going to look like. So 95.8 in the club speed, 2 degrees inside out path, 7 degrees of an attack angle, and efficiency is basically smash factor like you'd see on TrackMan. So you know you're hitting down on it, swinging inside out. That's your ball starting, push 2 degrees right. So kind of follow the path. So you can say the club face was probably pretty close. With no spin axis tilt, you'd probably say it's pretty much the same. And 96 on the club speed is not bad for the first few swings. Didn't make it super solid, so only 170 carry. So right now, overall, the numbers look pretty good. Look realistic. I can buy into what it's saying. I get similar numbers on my TrackMan. It's going to measure it for the same distance, whether you're inside or outside. So it doesn't really matter how far you hit the ball because it pretty much gets that data right as the ball leaves the face. So spin numbers are always a little bit more consistent, I think, with this so far. TrackMan gives me some squirrely ones inside. TrackMan did come out with a new golf ball to help battle that. Then they've mentioned that in the past. That's why they came with a new golf ball for it. So they know that's a problem. And they got this new tireless ball now that's supposed to help you with the spin rates and be more consistent in that arena. So I'll be getting those probably here in the future. This is a radar bot just so that the indoor junior program can have a driving range to practice and play on while we're doing 2 kids at a time in here. Last year, the kids were just hitting into the net and got bored. Now we got something for them to do. So I think this is going to solve that problem. Now I'm about to fire up the software and show you what that's all about. I do like some things inside the software. I've already kind of taken a peek, and I think there's a lot of cool things that Foresight offers that we can do. So let's get that fired up and get rocking on it. You get logged into your Foresight account. You can play the golf courses, compete, or improve. So improve is kind of like where you see the range. Go under compete. We do leagues, competition, and games. And then play is obviously what you guys would think it would be. There's foot golf in here, which we did not download because we don't play foot golf here. But that's just getting on the golf course, right? So let's just hop over to the range. Quick side note, you do have to connect your device. So this is the range. Pretty cool little deal, right? Little mountain drop background. Since I'm hitting 7-iron, we'll set it to my 7-iron yardage at 180. So you can tag it for whatever you want. So right now we'll just tag it as an iron. Not going to worry about tagging it as a 7-iron per se. I believe this changes all the other elements. So this is what's really cool. I think this is why Bryson likes this radar. Well, he has a quad, let's be honest. But you can change to a lot of different conditions. How bouncy they are, altitude, fog, temperature, all kinds of stuff. Crazy cool to set up in the driving range. So GC3, like quad, has a hitting zone. You gotta put the ball in the right spot. So let's hit a 7-iron here. See what we get. Little chunk. Yeah, it's gonna be a little short. Bounced up on there. So now you can kind of see all the numbers down the side. So a lot of data on the side. Pretty cool. Offline, 7 yards right, 24 feet from the pin. Not enough spins. I kind of dizzled it. There we go. That's how I'm more likely to hit it. Well, that's hit really well. 185 carry. The thing I do like about this is that while we have it set up on the range, I can move my aim a little right. And I do normally hit a start left draw. Well, I'm about 7 yards right, and see if that doesn't help my little pull drop. And so now you can actually kind of see the white line runs up the right side of the green. And so now when you're thinking about like practice, man, this could be really useful. There it is, started just a little bit right of the line. Only went a few yards left, we still went left. So, you know if I move my aim, I'm not going to hit it 3 or 4 yards left, but let's move it to 5. Let's see if I do the same thing. At 5 yards right of my target is where I need to be aiming. Groove thin. Online, just didn't hit it good. Is it going to roll in? Oh, and this thing will yell at you if you get too many balls in front of its zone. One last one. Ball must not have been in the zone. Hit decent. At this point, you could say off of the shots I've hit well, about 3 to 4 yard dispersion left of where I'm aimed. And as long as I aim a fly stick right, should be good. All right, gang. So the plan wasn't obviously to give you a tutorial on how to use this thing. It was just kind of to show you that there's something fun to play with now up in the dojo here in Murfreesboro. And we got 2 radars now to have some fun with. So overall first impressions, right, to shoot straight, I had some struggles right out of the box with the radar, downloading the software. You got to download each golf course individually, whereas TrackMan just, it's all in the software ready to go. So that's a huge feature. So, you know, that's kind of a plus to TrackMan over Foresight. Now, that being said, this is pretty easy to turn on, plug and play. Don't have to worry about the juice on my phone to be able to run it. I can still get numbers here, so that's pretty cool. So I think they each have their own benefits. Obviously, this takes up a lot less space being on the mat, which is why we went with with a Foresight instead of another TrackMan. So if room is a problem for you, I would strongly recommend going with one of these units instead of a TrackMan because it's just simply space, right? I still love TrackMan, don't get me wrong, but 10 feet to the player, 10 feet to the screen, you need 20 feet. This, you need 10. Saves a lot of space if you don't have a big house, right? Or committed academy like I do. So anyways, if you have a GC3, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. Love to hear your thoughts on it and see what we can do about it. See if you got something there, and we can maybe do some challenges together. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Talk to you soon. and look forward to creating more videos. Look very soon for a TrackMan versus GC3 video coming at you in the near future. Let's go.